The first thing you did upon meeting Snow White was slash her face with a blade, yet instead of getting angry, she praised you as a true knight. That's because you've transmigrated into the servant of the magic mirror queen, who will stop at nothing for beauty. Please run, princess. After I count to 3, if I still see you, don't blame me for what happens. Really? You truly are a knight? Snow White turns and leaves. As you watch her go, a screen only you can see appears. Her extreme charm makes it impossible for most creatures to refuse any of Snow White's requests. Forgive me, princess. Like you, I'm just trying to survive in this godforsaken world. Detection skill reached level 2. You can now scan for deeper information over a wider range. The path through the green feather forest leads to a mysterious cabin. It must be the home of the 7 dwarfs. Being a force the queen fears to confront directly, the 7 dwarfs are definitely not as harmless as the fairy tales suggest. You possess the power to replicate certain items, turn them into skills, and enhance them. You also gained the detection skill after accidentally coming into contact with the magic mirror. Using your detection skill, you tracked and killed a wild boar, then rushed back with its heart to report. In this world, only the human city-states are safe at night. Your Majesty, I have killed Snow White as you commanded. You are the fairest in the land. Queen Catherine, mistress of the magic mirror, smiles thinly. That's not for you to decide. You put on a look of confusion, and the queen's gaze shifts toward the corner of the room. A massive mirror stands there, its surface beginning to ripple. Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? You, my queen, are the fairest in the world. Hearing this, the queen looks satisfied. Tell me, what reward do you want? I only wish to stay by your side and serve you forever. Oh, really? The queen gives a seductive, knowing smile, and you almost lose your composure. Will you guard my castle? I will. You have one day to think about your reward. I think becoming a baron with your own land is a good choice. It's a good thing you cut Snow White. Otherwise, if the queen found out she was alive, she'd turn a traitor like you into fertilizer. As you leave the palace, you notice a trash cart slowly passing by the side of the palace walls. What is this? My lord, this is waste from the palace that needs to be hauled away. You lift the lid of a barrel filled with junk, finding a pool of foul-smelling black liquid at the bottom. Where did this come from? It was brought by the queen's lady-in-waiting. You had already guessed that this stuff came from the magic mirror queen herself. Your appraisal reveals a failed potion, a botched beauty elixir. Yet it unexpectedly possesses the power to kill an ordinary person. You've used appraisal 5 times today, leaving your head throbbing with pain. Fighting through the discomfort, you carefully tuck the ointment away. After saying goodbye to the coachman, you return to your lodgings. Finally, you collapse onto your bed, unable to hold on any longer. You don't wake up until the middle of the night. Looking toward the palace, you instinctively cast appraisal once more. Information flashes before your eyes. First, Snow White is now living with the 7 dwarfs. Second, Queen Catherine is planning to have you silenced. Third, under the old tree on Leda Street, a trunk marked with an X hides the knight's breathing technique stashed by Snow White's mother. Queen, that's low. I served you well, and this is how you repay me? You realize you must find a way to escape and survive. Magic mirror, tell me, has he spoken to anyone else about Snow White? Ripples form on the mirror. My queen, he hasn't mentioned Snow White to a soul. Except for when he muttered in his sleep that you have a better figure than her. Hearing this, the queen freezes, then her face turns red with rage. That wretched fool. The queen summons a guard. A servant I once trusted has betrayed me. Go and bring me his head. Rest assured, my queen, I will bring you his head before sunrise. You see torches lighting up the street as Gorn approaches your room step by step. You cast appraisal, your expression remaining calm as you see his stats. This world has magic and knights. Knights use a secret breathing technique to develop a seed of life force, far surpassing ordinary men. Gorn kicks open your door without hesitation, and a bucket of water pours down on him. Gorn, that peasant, intended to kill you, but he's horrified to find he can't move. It was a bucket of poison. You draw your sword and end Gorn's life. After confirming he's dead, you start looting his body. 1 gold coin, 13 silver coins, and a cold, gleaming dagger. You quickly stash the loot into your pack. You must flee the capital before the queen finds out. But before that, you need the knight's breathing technique. Head to the old tree on Leda Street to find this treasure. Retrieving the Moonwolf Knight's breathing technique has already cost you quite some time. You must leave the city as soon as possible. With the help of detection, you make your way smoothly to the city walls. Merged into 64. The gates are locked, guarded by inhuman sentries with stats over 3, true knight-level threats. You watch from the shadows from a distance. You have no choice but to use detection again. It drains your mental energy, but you have no other option. 13 meters to the left, move the weeds and stones by the wall to find a small hole you can barely crawl through. This is a secret passage used by those who prefer to stay out of sight to escape the capital. You have successfully made it outside the royal city. Without a moment's hesitation, you head toward Inder Mountain. By the time you reach the foot of the mountain safely, you are exhausted from using detection so many times. You find a hidden burrow nearby. After sealing the entrance, your eyes finally give out and you drift off to sleep.